I just started, and it's already raining. It's a fine drizzle. We don't expect much heavy rain anyway. Today's a holiday in the Philippines. Special holiday, a family holiday. I'm gonna show you why. Let's have fun. Well, this is what I learned to do when you're at a traffic light. Sometimes you roll up to a red light and you've got to stop and you're on the big chain ring. Well, a friend of mine taught me how to do this to make it an easier acceleration when the light goes green. First, you click on the small chain ring. Then, you press on the brake, the front brake, and you give it a spin. That way, you end up in the small chain ring, ready to accelerate when the light goes green. The Philippines is more than 80% Roman Catholic, and that means that we observe many of the Catholic holidays, and one of them is the holiday today, which is the All Saints Day. Actually, on the Catholic calendar, there are two holidays that are next to each other. November 1st is All Saints Day. November 2nd is All Souls Day. It gives honor and tribute to all the saints in our religion, and the next day after to the members of the family that you've lost and who've gone ahead. In the Philippines, in the business calendar, November 1st is usually a holiday. That is the All Saints Day. And on that day and around that day is when many families go back to the cemeteries or columbariums or wherever else the final resting place of your family is, and pay a visit, get together with family again, celebrate the life, reminisce, and bring back the memories of those who have gone ahead. Although it is an occasion for the dead, you'll find that many families today actually choose to celebrate the life, and they gather together bringing food and non-alcoholic drinks just to reunite with families who will visit. It's actually quite a happy occasion at times. For those that have lost the families recently, it takes on a different tone. But nevertheless, it's the same. It's about celebrating those that have gone ahead and who are no longer with you. And the Filipinos choose to celebrate all the souls that they've lost on All Saints Day. And that's what we're doing. See how the town is very quiet, the city's very quiet. Everybody's off to the cemeteries. Salamat. Being opportunistic at this time, many vendors will come out and sell flowers by the street side before the cemetery, in case you forgot to bring your own flowers for the family that you're visiting. You'll see them all over, these vendors, these flower vendors, with some arrangements that are actually quite nice. something for you to bring to the tombstone of your loved one. I'm here in the libingan ng mga bayani. This is a government cemetery, and it is reserved for, allow me to read this, it is reserved for those who have the Medal of Valor, for presidents, for secretaries of national defense, chiefs of staff of the armed forces, active and retired military personnel of the AFP who died in the line of duty, veterans of the Philippine Revolution, World War I, World War II, and recognized guerrillas, government dignitaries, and statesmen, even national artists. Libingan ng mga bayani, translated in English, means burial grounds for the heroes. So that was a government cemetery, and this is a private one. Morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning. So they end up having rescue vehicles. They have police to keep the peace and order. Basically, there are ambulances everywhere because for some of the elderly that are spending a lot of time outdoors, some end up being uncomfortable and some even faint. So there's always going to be a help station now when you talk about the newer cemeteries. This occasion is well, it's observed nationwide, not just here in the main cities. But this is not where I'm meeting my family. I'm going further south to another cemetery. Ganda pa ng ilaw nyo. Malayo pa lang, kitang-kita na. It's starting to drizzle again. Just a light drizzle. Okay, I'm still quite early and I'm nearby where I'm supposed to be, so let's see if I can stop for a quick coffee and a bite to eat. My family's coming much later. I rolled by this lantern shop. I just want to show you how beautiful these things are. So they'll have them with lights, and those things are plugged in to be quite bright at night. Magandang umaga po. So those lanterns in the Philippines, they're called paroles. They're actually meant to symbolize the Star of Bethlehem. So most every family will have that as decor for this coming Christmas. Pardon the water on the beds. So I guess they're starting to make them already as early as now and setting them up to buy. Magkano po yan, yung puti na yan? 3,800. I see. At kung mas makulay, tulad yan, sa size niya. So yung pinakamalaki dyan sa likod, 6,000. I see. Hey, nice. Oo nga, may ilaw, no? At kutitap. Salamat. Thank you. Livens up any place, actually. I'm done with my coffee and my small bite to eat. Now I'm moving on. Even if it's a leisurely ride, I still try to make sure I put in calories. Just to make sure I have enough energy to keep going and I don't end up getting weak. So you know you're approaching another cemetery when they've got flowers by the street side again. When I was a child, we would sit in traffic that could take 4 hours to travel like 500 meters as the cars slowly move into the cemetery. But lately they've pretty much gotten the order and flow to make it more manageable, so it's not as painful as it used to be. Which sometimes we park kilometers away just to walk, because it would be, the entire road would be a parking lot already, so a waste of gasoline. And sometimes we just brave it out and kill the engine and then start again when we need to move a few more inches, just closer and closer to the cemetery. But these days they've got it good, sorted, orderly. And hence all the flowers outside. So the cemeteries offer different kinds of final resting place for your loved one. You have lots where you can bury the coffin there. There's a columbarium as well, where you can put the urn of the ashes. And then there are places where you can put, well, large mausoleums, if your family is so inclined. But whichever way that your loved ones are resting in their final place, most everybody comes on November 1 to visit. That's a mausoleum. Shawarma, Jollibee, Dairy Queen, some rice meals, pizza, hot dog, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and Seattle's Best, she said. And so they're all here. Like I said, when we were children, we used to bring our own sandwiches, put them in a bag. Oh, there it is. Put the sandwiches in a bag and just sit in the car with some water and the sandwiches. And I guess they've allowed to bring in the food to the cemetery to make it more convenient. But please, by no way, do not think that we are being disrespectful by doing so of the dead. Like I said, for many, when we come here, it is really more beyond the mourning already, and we are already celebrating their life. So we come here to be with family, to meet, and to reunite, and to pay respects again. This is where I'll end the vlog. I'll wait for the family here. They're coming by car, but I thought I'd like to show you what we do on All Saints Day in the Philippines to commemorate the lives of the family that we've lost until we meet again. If you enjoyed the ride, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.